Aaron's out there having tons of meetings. I'm sitting in the bed watching TikToks. I should probably charge my phone. Oh, it's at 50%. We're good. I'm clueless as to what to do today. Yeah, because when I'm over here and I look beyond the camera, but if I turn this way and I look even at the camera, it can still kind of look like I'm looking at you guys versus the... But this way, I don't want to look at me at blindsided, so I look at the... Anyways. Yeah, so it's feeling better, but I really, like... It's definitely... It won't be ready by Thursday. If there is barely any pain Friday or Saturday, I think today I can get the band out and put it on the door handle or something. He has like some really loud meetings. It's been an hour already and he just hasn't stopped talking. So I don't know what's going on with his stuff. That's his job. That's what he does. It's, you know, time for meetings. I know someone came off of vacation, so we may be doing a catch-up. Trying not to go to war with people over iced coffee on TikTok, but, you know. There's a not interested button, which is making my... Then there's that damn girl. I don't want to block her, but I've told, like, TikTok, I do not care about this girl who thinks she's just like the best thing to happen to TikTok about an American that lives in the Netherlands. And I'm like, you're not. Homegirl doesn't even attempt. And then there's like the lady who's like Gen X, and the only reason I like watched a bunch of her videos is I was trying to figure out where she lived, because that's the one thing I do. Americans don't like to put the city they live in. They're just like, oh, I live in the Netherlands. What city? Zwolle? Almere? Hilversum? Breukelen? Apkoude? Like anything. Like, come on, guys. And they don't. This is like hashtag the Netherlands. And I'm like, your tiny little city. Like, I had to watch someone things and they finally said Enschede. And I'm like, it's Enschede. God damn it. But, yeah. I get it. Things are complicated. Third quesadilla free? Tacamundo. Not the same as Taco Bell. Anybody able to recommend physio around Bainbridge, Craigavon, or Belfast? It's good with shoulder injuries. Oh. Someone's asking about. Outside linebacker. I have a shoulder injury. Need to see mid. To be fair, it says free safety for one team, but then he's strong safety outside linebacker for another. But yeah, I need to probably work with my hands more rather than use my shoulders all the time. But anyways, so yeah, today is going to be a fun day. I probably will go out for a walk just to get like the arm moving, because sitting here on the bed going bleh on TikTok might not do anything. I don't know. I could probably bike. As long as I don't go anywhere that involves, like, I can just bike around the island. Maybe. What is the wind today? 2, not bad. When it would move it a bit, it'd be nice. What he was doing yesterday when he like, like it's sort of like the massage helped it, but yeah. This is the sucky part, guys. This is the sucky part where I gotta sit, rest. I could go back to the gym and do some more legs. You know, my butt's sore right now. You can take a fucking day off, Theo. They used to have a bunch of stuff out there. Apparently they're in the full process of moving out or something. Now there's just like piled up shelves. I'm not sure what's going on. But it's a nice day. It's been you'll see. I'm just going to go out, walk around the island, and we'll walk in thoughts today. But I don't want to vlog too much because that holds the shoulder in a very peculiar steady state, and that's not good. I needed to swing to get the blood flow and the circulation, otherwise I hold it still too much. Bad. Well, I got this blocked off here, so I had to go through the skate park. But see, that's the things mirroring these. So I don't really know what's going to be in between. Looks like we're going to be off-roading over this way. Should really get back to stairs running. See if I can find a better time, because as the lockdowns were ending and we could meet socially outside, his class started growing and growing and growing. So, like, even so, there's a couple people out here, a couple ladies early in the morning that exercise out on the skate park. Yeah, see, they got the little gate there, the catch fence in the back. Well, at least the poles are up. Look at that. That's a wonderfully lined field. And it's a little sprinkly right now, but I don't think it's going to be bad. But yeah. They don't even have the goal up yet or not, but you know, it's all coming along. I don't know what's up with the big one over here, but who knows. Also with the berm, the things of dirt here, I'm not sure what's necessarily going on. We'll see over the time. And this one's already got a bit of its gates things on. Oh, and it's gonna have mechanical, like the retractable goals. That's cool. Or is that a retractable fence? That's a retractable fence. That's an actual gate in the actual fence. My bad. You see that thing right there? Yeah. That's an actual gate in the fence. Is the college just getting out? There's a lot of kids vacating the school area. Oh, look. It's a gym. I wonder if it's actually open. We're on the waning side of Corona lockdowns and stuff. I gotta say, you're just sort of like, ooh, look at that Theo. He's wandering through. Look at all that vegetation and those rundown things. He's walking through the industrial area with those shipping trucks on the other side. Nobody can show it off in these weird warehouses on their side. It's a Spasa school. There's an elementary school right there. So, I'm walking down the pathway. Right this way. Like, far be it from me to be on an other side of the thing. Walk on the right, pass on the left. Guy comes walking down, it's further back that way. Walks straight up to me, just stares me dead in the eye, and I stop. What? What? And he steps out, he just comes up. What? And I was like, Ik loop. And he steps to the side and walks off. And he said something about Stone Bakery. I could have been an awful term. I don't know. But it's like, bro, I'm literally on the far right of the pathway. I'm walking basically on this white line. Is he offended by linebacker? I don't know. I knew he wasn't going to fight me. But some people, I don't know, he could have been high. I don't know. Just walking out to the locks, down and around. Not actually sure where I'm going to fully walk. All depends on how things go. I was recording a TikTok. So my arm, and I was trying to utilize the inverted filter, so that's funky. So I need to keep my arm motioned. Okay, so for those of you that may be wondering about a little bit of the geography, that's the Sluis. And this thing, with that road probably involved, is the original dike. So this thing continues all the way down. Basically, it's the outside, the Sluisberten there. Continues down and connected over within the mainland before
other things. So, yes, that's part of why pretty much everything that direction was triangled off, and they just threw a bunch of sediment into it as a pool. One of those weird things that you learn when you look back in history at old maps of like the 1800s. They're like, oh, okay, so apparently this dike and the locks weren't always there, but they were probably having an issue with the isomere and the Markomere going this direction too much, so they kind of built a very small dam, a dike, to help prevent a lot of outward flow or something. I don't know why they would have built it. I'm kind of curious as to hearing why, but I would need a very specific Dutch historian on that one. A very rich history. But so they put the locks in back there so they can get from Het I into the big lake in the middle. So they can't just put locks in the middle of nothing. Why would you do that? So they put this big dike in that moves out this way to block off the water from coming in this way. And a lot of that dike, and then they curved in on the other side this way and basically created a small dike or a small canal, and that was the Amsterdam Rhine Canal. They made the canal that went all the way from Amsterdam and Het I down to the Rhine. So, fun times. Up here, they're like, well, we're still dredging. We need some place to put all this stuff. So they built a little triangle and then dumped a bunch of the sediment in the middle of the island, which was quicksand for a long time. But yeah, coming up onto the dike and looking into the Oosthaven gebied, Oostelijke Haven gebied. You've got KNSM Island right there in the center, and then another island there, another island. Okay, so here we have KNSM Island. This, I believe, is the island that Rogier lives on, because this arc thing right there, that's what, if you guys a long time, that's the whale. And then there's another island right here, and then this new thing here is Crucis. C-R-U-Q... That, it's on the screen here. And so, yeah, little buggies are out. As there's really no reason to walk all the way down. I mean, I could keep walking and then go up the bridge and come back down. Or I can just walk straight across. See, this is why I don't like biking this, because it's very fast on the bike. I walk at like 5 kilometers an hour, but I can bike up to 20 without like any wind. This is why I take longer bike rides. It's because I can go 4 times as far in the same amount of time. Okay, so that one back there was KNSM Island, and then Borneo Island, and is that Sporenbrug is what I think Rogier lives on. And then that's Crucis Island. Yeah, as you guys saw, C-R-U-Q-U-I-U-S-E-I-L-A-N-D. So if you want to know something, this little orange thing, this is, behind that is the exit from the tunnel that the 26 and the Piet Hein Tunnel they're doing construction on, which goes underneath. It goes, when I say I'm underwater and don't get good reception down there, it's because we're going underneath this bridge and stuff. In between Sporenbrug and Borneo Island. And then it comes back up and pops out at Rietland Park. But yeah. In terms of solid routes to get off this island, you're looking at 3, 4 bridges because the locks are technically a broken land area. The Amsterdam Brug, the Whaleback Bridge. Technically, the ring has a bridge and then goes into a highway, and then that bridge over there. But there's no land bridge. The only way to consider that a land bridge would be the tunnels. Like there's a tunnel that comes from Nord onto the island, and that's what I bike over when I go out the back way. And then this tunnel is the Piet Hein Tunnel, which goes into Amsterdam.